at Kanaha Beach by the airport. If you get off at the airport, go there. You can walk there in like 15 minutes. Yeah, so I'm painting, and it was like going rough. Yesterday I was painting, and there's always struggles on the road and stuff. And my friend Agatha and I, we actually split off from each other. We might be back up, but I'm not sure. And so I wasn't in the best mood, and I'm trying to finish this painting for her, like her birthday and Christmas, and I ended up just going backwards, like way backwards in the painting, and like spending hours to make something great just to go back sucks. And what I realized partially is that my aphantasia, my inability to remember what anything looks like, I can't see anything in my head, has kept me from uh, painting water or clouds great because they move and I can't remember what it was, and I'm just trying to put pieces of a puzzle together that they're not from the same puzzle. So here's what I got today. It's kind of nice. Look, I got the water looking good. I got the ship in the background, some of the town, the waves. I got some of the sea foam going. So I have an issue, and I'm realizing, because yesterday I wasn't in the best mood. You'll see how things go in the video. This is jumping ahead, but live streams, I guess, are going to be live. There's not batteries everywhere. Like, I lost my battery, first of all. It's a $65 piece of equipment with a $10 cord. I lost it. I left one in Bree's car back in the slabs recently, and then I left one in when I was panhandling, and then I just left one at my ride here when Agatha first got here. So it's like basically a $75 hit 3 times, $225 for a homeless man with no income. So I'm struggling. I have like this tiny power bank, and like normally I would have one power bank charging on the panel, so I can always use my phone. And normally I would have 2 charging on the panel and 1 charging my phone. That's what I had. I lost the one, then I lost the other, then I lost the other. So I have one, and it gives me limited access to range out because uploading and editing takes so much energy from my phone. So yeah, I've been in not the best mood, and last night I had the opportunity to talk to a dear friend over the phone for an extended period, and I feel so much better. And I woke up today, I let myself feel out of whack yesterday, and today I'm feeling better, and I started painting, and it showed right away in the first hour. So I'm about to try to finish this painting, and my goal is to, again, make this painting one that I can use for, like, I'm giving it to Agatha for her birthday, but I'm also trying to make it like a painting for like a t-shirt design, or like a hat, for merchandising. So, my goal is to make it say Maui, make it look super pretty, and do that over the water. And, I can do text with my I want weed signs, but I really like the way the ship, and I think I could just keep it basic with the ship and the house, and just redo the trees over top, and then add a little bit of work to the water. Don't overdo it. Maybe something to the sand. Touch up the edges between the clouds and the mountains. I'm not super happy with the clouds, but just call it a day. Paint Maui on top. Maybe that's about an hour's work. Maybe 2 hours more work. For such a small piece, it's gonna be like 6 hours on it, but 3 of them were going backwards. I guess that's life sometimes. If you want a final product. So I'm working on not overworking my work. But it's like, my art is my life. It's my energies, my spiritual energies, my emotional energies. Yeah, this is live. Hey, what's going on? And yeah, like, it's kind of a representation. A lot of times I think a lot of issues I have in life is overworking it, Like, I try so hard with people and with things, and I think I overwork it, like I overwork my paintings. Like, it looked great. It doesn't have to be perfect. There is no perfect. And overworking it puts a stress on it that, like, eliminates some of the good work earlier. So it's kind of cool being able to, like, figure stuff out from my painting, about myself potentially. But I wouldn't be anywhere if I didn't have awesome people, great friends, like I do. Yeah. Hey, what's going on? I'm on Kanaha Beach. Kimo Alapoke. How do you say? Oh man, I have to study better. Yeah, I'm painting. My friend is here from Poland, and for her birthday I'm painting this. I'm trying to make merchandise for my YouTube channel where I travel. Oh, thank you so much. And I want to like make this something good that like, maybe if I make a Patreon page, I can create t-shirts or I can make like hats and I can say just Jeremiah's Journey, Maui, and bam, it's something that I can use for, for selling. You don't want to just give me money. I get that, but I'm a homeless man. This isn't sustainable. I'm like killing myself out here for this and it's hard because yeah, I keep losing things. That's a fact of life on the road and out of a backpack. So I want to keep doing stuff like this, but bigger on paintings. And so yeah, I was struggling yesterday and I tried to paint and it sucked. And today I'm feeling great because I chose to. And my art is headed that way. So yeah, a hat, a shirt, and I'll just go different places. Go to Slab City, go to Mount Shasta, and Mount Shasta, just Jeremiah's Journey. And so I think I'm going to incorporate painting into my YouTube and my travels. So I can talk about that weird occult knowledge or talk about a bunch of weird shit, but not everyone's into that. People like seeing people follow their passions, and this is mine. And so I'm here trying to sell my paintings on the beach eventually after I get back in tune with them, get better. And my father had sold them on the beach here, and he's passed a long time ago, and it's my connection to him. Yeah, and I want to share that connection with you guys through potentially, again, merchandising, Patreon. Like, I got to find a way to make this more sustainable because it's draining. It's draining me, and I don't want to give up on it. So I'm going to go into more depth because I am like considering putting longer ads up or the ads that like you can't skip, I don't expect anyone to just give me money, but it has been months since I've had a contribution. And yeah, I put in so much work and time, and like the ads are getting me like maybe 80, 60, 70 bucks a month. And whatever. Again, I don't have expectations. Anything's appreciated, but it's tough. It's really tough. And I'm spending, 3 hours editing as I walk, hitchhiking. I'm passing these amazing views in Hawaii, and I'm just on my phone for 3 hours just for like to have nothing for my future if, I continue this. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard. So I'm not preaching anyone specifically watching now, but I know people will watch later. Yeah, I'm trying really hard. So this is drying, and let me know if you think I should work on the clouds more. The water, I'm just killing it all of a sudden. I'm going to finish the trees in the front. I might just stop on the water, maybe get a couple highlights. You think I should work on the clouds more? I like the mountain. It was better, but that's life. I might fuck it up more if I keep going. So yeah, I'm going to finish this, take a really good photo of it, and maybe slap it on a t-shirt, figure out a way to get it out there, and as I travel place to place, add an extra way to get some income. I really don't want to stick to non-skippable ads on my YouTube, but it's feeling like I might end up have to. I'm not trying to go into some preachy modes. Thank you. That really helps, yeah. Because that was when I wasn't feeling great. And now that again, you might have missed earlier, I have what's called aphantasia. 0.76% of the population has an inability for visual memory. I can't see anything in my head at all. Right by the airport, sorry. So I can't picture anything. Like, I can't picture my mother who's deceased. Like, a big reason I'm into photography, I think, is because, I can't picture things in my head. So I can, look at references that don't move. But when I'm looking at, how clouds fit into a larger picture, if it takes 20 minutes, the clouds move. And it's like putting pieces of the puzzle together that aren't from the same puzzle. So I took a photo of the clouds, and I took a photo of the water, and I'm using that as reference as I paint, while also using the real reference, the plein air as it's called. So I'm feeling a lot better, and yeah, it's cool. It's helping me feel better, which is a feedback loop, because my art is so central to who I am, and I've talked about it before, and I'll talk about it again more, but I just wanted to share that I'm feeling really good today, and I'm just going to keep doing one upload a day, even though some days have 1, 2, or 3 parts to it. It just helps because, while I don't have, I'm down on my funds, and I have one little charger thing, so I can't go that far without spending all my time charging. I'm not able to get as much content, and the uploading destroys the battery. So basically, I'm just gonna keep editing and have videos backlogged, so if I go to a spot with no service, at least I have, today's video is already uploaded. I'm going to get the next 2 or 3 days uploaded, and then tomorrow I'm going to go back up the volcano. I went up to the second highest mountain in the world, If you include the underwater, it's about 20,000 feet underwater and 10,000 feet above the water. So what do you do with artist block, Patty? And Jim, thank you so much. It looks, the depth, that really makes me feel good. I'm so critical of my own art. What do you do, Patty, for artist block? I struggle with artist block, and yeah, I'd love to know what a fellow artist does. It's cool here. Let me show you where I'm at while we talk. I'm gonna turn it around. See, the painting is totally different today. Like the top of the mountains are showing, but it's more mid-afternoon. It's coming out. There's the ship in the background. You can see the, you know, the houses that I had drawn in there quick. Yeah, that's like the type of questions I want to start doing when I interview people like artists and stuff, is ask them that. I really want to get back into my interviews. I'm not sure why I'm not doing them as much. I think it's because I struggle with mental health issues, and we all do. And I think that I don't seek help, but I like seek inner healing, and I achieve and I do well. You know, I probably could use medicine, but I struggle a lot, you know, and we all do. And, you know, that's why I search deep, and I go out and I cleanse in nature, and, you know, I'm kind of seeking a different way of healing than the traditional Western way. Not that I'm out there seeking super Eastern, it's more just me finding myself through, like, you know, embracing some of the traumas that shaped me, you know, my parents and my father and all that stuff, which I've gone into depth for. No, I don't think it is. I can't get into that, chemo, and you don't have to give me money, but I would totally accept right now, even just an extra meal. I'm doing Zelle right now because it's easier, and that's through Appalachian Traveler. I could set it up better. It's funny because here I am letting people know, and I'm fine. I put myself in this situation, but I would love to just spend my time just giving content. You know, I could give so much and do a better job. You know, eventually, I have like more money coming in, I'm just gonna pay people to edit it out of like India. You know, I'm just gonna like source my editing, so I'll just send it all to the cloud. You know, have them do the backlog thing, send me my videos edited, I'll upload them with the backlog, and, you know, eventually I'm going to use the funds because that'll give me so much more time for creating content. But for now, it's going to be mostly just food and paint supplies. If I get money that people want to donate, maybe an extra power bank. You know, I brought all my weed from the mainland. I don't drink alcohol, I don't smoke cigarettes, I don't drink coffee. I just eat food. It's like literally that's my only expense, and I can travel all over Maui doing exactly that I love. And I'm gonna free dive. I have my gear. I've got the red filter. I've got the dive pole. Like I'm gonna free dive. I'm gonna paint, but it's just hard because yeah, I'm getting there on my funds, and I might have to go at some point, or I might live here. I might live here. I might work, and I might pull off the free diving, the painting, the hitchhiking, the photography. I might make the money. I might get the job, and I might still hike the Appalachian Trail. I'm not giving up. You know, maybe I won't succeed, but that's not what trying's about. You know, you try and you believe in something, and if you don't succeed, you just keep trying what you believe in. It's not easy, but that teaches you to like deal with it better. I still want to hike the trail. It feels like it's not going to happen, and it's crushing. You know, I still want to dive and do underwater photography. It's doing better. Been eating carrots and celery for days, seeing if it's a gluten allergy or dairy. I've been eating like nothing but like raw foods, like one of those vegan preachy people, but literally just to like see if that's what's causing inflammation. It might be. You know, I'm trying to literally work on things hard here, and yeah, so I'm going on. I'm sorry. Let me read some of these comments because I really appreciate you. And if this is too bad, I can bust out the new mic. I know yeah, I'll do that. I'll show you where I'm staying right now too today. I'm really enjoying this. My time with Agatha was so cool, but we got on each other's nerves. We're both so bullheaded and controlling. And not that she's bullheaded and controlling because she's not here to defend herself, but I know I am. And we're probably both used to kind of having our way, you know, and it's difficult. And I'm not great at like communicating, even though I really do it often, and I try. I definitely try. One second, I'm looking for the chats, and I'll show you my campsite while I'm doing it. The campsite I'm sorry, my homeless site. Camping, no camping here. No homelessness either, but my hammock, the celery. I've just been eating celery and like carrots for real. What's up, Gerald?
How you doing today, man?
Great, how are you? What are you up to?
I just got out here, got set up, trying to ingest some of this coffee and make my life happen.
I'm not assuming you would, but I'm live streaming for my YouTube. Do you want to talk to them?
Oh no, I'm all good.
You sure? You don't want to say hi? You're awesome. They'd love to hear from a local what's going on.
I'm from Colorado.
All right, well, love you, Gerald. All right, we got a fellow here. A neighbor. He's pretty cool. I get him high. Sharing is caring. I still want to see that chat to see what Patty said. Oh, cool. Yeah, Chemo. Yo, what's going on, Big Score? Chemo, my Zell is on some of the later videos. I'll have to find it for you, and I'll put it up on a post if you're willing. You know, I'll just let people know, probably on a post, that hey, if they're able to contribute, great. It's definitely not expected, but again, if I don't get to the point where I can start making some money, you know, because I don't want you to watch the non-skippable ads. Fuck that. Like, seriously. But like, say if my subscribers gave me like 20 cents a month each, you know, if even half of them did, I could eat. But, you know, again, it's not an expectation. It's just, I'd prefer that to like super long ads that you have to watch, which is what people just do because they can. That's where the money comes from, you know. But this is the type of stuff I'm going to paint on. I'm going to continue painting. If you want, I can just keep it rolling. You want to see me paint? I can set up the tripod, and I got to finish the trees, touch up the clouds like Jim said. Maybe add a little bit to the sand. Make the sky a little more smooth a little. Surfing? Yeah, cool. I got you. I'll definitely go surf, yeah. Really? Oh, Jim, no, thank you so much, yeah. And if you watch me enough, hopefully you know, like I don't do alternative stuff other than weed. That's not my thing. You know, I'm not even into booze. To me, it's like my expenses are so low, you know. When I make the sign that says food and weed is all I need, I'm not saying they should give it to me. I'm saying literally on the road, it's the only thing I need that costs money are food and weed, and I can live off that. I mean, yeah, it's no big deal. I'm not trying to stress it really, but it is something that's been building up, and the last thing I want to do is like affect the experience. Like for me originally, the reason I started this was like COVID, honestly. I was struggling. You know, my mom was locked away in a home, you know, ended up being the last year of her life. I had so many forms of my identity taken away. You know, I went to my mom when I stopped traveling. You know, I gave up on being my mom's caregiver. I gave up I couldn't work, like my working identity, my traveling identity, my caregiving identity. You know, I wasn't painting, I wasn't freediving, I wasn't shooting photography. All these identities I had, when COVID started, I lost them all, like at once. And as you know, it was a struggle for everyone. So for me, I knew everyone was struggling, and I knew I was struggling, and I decided to go and seek my healing on my journey, my spiritual journey, as a means of sharing that connection to myself and others that we all needed through COVID. So I'd made a platform based around trying to help people through the struggle of COVID without ever mentioning the word. And whether people know that or not, that was the intent of the start of this channel, was to provide that level of healing magic that I was seeking in myself. And I still am. You know, now it's not so much COVID, it's just life. You know, fear. Fear's not healthy. I try so hard to not live in fear. Now, I'm afraid sometimes, but that's different than living in fear. You know, sometimes being, yeah. And so I might try to live here in Maui. There's a place where new people can go and just set up and live by the beach. You know, there's a road right there, and everyone's so nice. You know, maybe I'll get a job and live on Maui, like I said, and go. But for now, I'm treating the island as if it were a living biosphere entity named Maui, who has the personification of the demigod Maui, who was the son of a woman and a god. And Maui is the island, and it's a living life force. It's every cockroach and amoeba and germ, and even me, I'm incorporated into Maui. And so I'm basically traveling around Maui, letting Maui get to know me, showing honor and respect, and cleaning up after myself and others. And I will eventually ask Maui if Maui is willing to let me stay. This is so much better than Oahu. I mean, for real, I was struggling. Oahu's a city. Like you're in Hawaii, but you're in New York, you know. And why not throw in some weird stuff? I've heard some weird YouTube people talk about. Let me get in the mic. I've heard some weird YouTube people talk about a type of architecture called brutalism that was actually popularized and pushed by Frank Lloyd Wright. They're suggesting that this like artistic one second. How's the mic? Is it working? Is this better? Less wind? No, yes. So brutalism is a suggestion that those big white buildings that look all the same, like the housing that just looks bone white, but in like a city that's really poor, it just looks like shit. They're suggesting that it was actually designed as a type of psychological warfare that's like human, like it's demoralizing and it dehumanizes us. And if you look at Honolulu, it's like all that and like sucks energy out of you. I don't know if I just believe that because someone said it, but it has a resonance with me. So yeah, here I am in Maui, painting for my dear friend Agatha, who I realized I don't think we could ever travel together with. I think we need to each have a home and go on or each have a space and go on like a day hike, and that's tough when it's someone you really care about, you know, a really strong friendship. You know, maybe there were extenuating factors from each of us that we can't see in ourselves. I mean, an eyeball is not designed to see itself. That's why we have each other. And it's not always easy hearing how other people see us because we want to see ourselves the way we build it up in our head with our ego as a filter, and it's not healthy. So, you know, having those chances to have people, you know, give us some criticism, you know, constructive or not, is an opportunity. It can take some time to digest. So basically I'm bummed because I'm not traveling with my good friend Agatha. And I really, really want to be like, hey, you're leaving tomorrow. Let's go have one more day. And I just don't think I'm gonna. She might even stay. She even let me know that, but I don't know. I can be difficult. I can be abrasive. I have strong feelings, but it doesn't invalidate those feelings that I can be those ways. And not that she did those things. Yeah. It's probably the reason it's just Jeremiah's journey. Yeah, I'll set up the painting. Let's do this. Let me see what else people said on the live chat. It disappears. Polarized. Yeah, unfortunately, on the road you hear lots about. Yeah. Also, the mail packages to the post office could work. Yeah, general delivery, Jim. Oh my gosh, you're so kind. Your words. Oh my gosh, wow, that's heartening. I definitely know there's love for people. I mean, like I've had I once had a girl reach out on YouTube. She said she'd been watching me for years, and that her father was a traveler like me, and a vagabond, and a free spirit, and a bohemian, and she never understood it, and she always felt like he chose something that didn't matter over her. And she, in this beautiful comment that made me cry, she told me that watching my channel had given her a chance to come to peace with her father's choices as a traveler. Like, I get some amazing comments, you know, I'm sure you see, but it's so touching for me because it's so easy to feel like maybe some of this stuff doesn't touch people the way it touches me. And of course it won't touch people the way it touches me, but it might touch some people more. And just knowing sometimes that I can have an impact in a way. And the impact I want to have is honestly to just teach people to embrace themselves. You don't have to go paint run off and be dirty for weeks without a shower and try to travel as many beautiful women as you can, you know, like I love men too. Men are awesome. You know, I'm only attracted to women and all that, but like I love people in general. It's so easy to travel with women. You have to go out of your way to travel with women. Yeah, let's get to that painting. The mic seems to be working. And I really like the work I did on this. I'm gonna keep it up. So I'm gonna go get the mic and I'm gonna turn this around and let you watch this dude here. Oops, that's me. I'll be 1 second. Oh man, I had it. Everything's falling over, the wind. Eventually I'm gonna have to get like a real easel and bags that I fill with sand and like a real canvas and all that. And honestly, these are things I'd spend money on. The things I'd spend money on right now are food. If I run out of money, a flight out of here. But food, a power bank, art supplies, and that's it. Honestly, that's the only thing I would spend money on right now. Maybe like renting a surfboard to get content. I've got my, dude, I have all my freediving shit. I'm gonna go. I don't have the fins, but fuck it, I don't need them. So what am I getting? I'm getting I got this fancy light that I like, but it's just annoying to carry and it's so cheap. I feel like I'm gonna break it. Man, I'm a mess right now. This tripod is wobbly too. You'll have to give me one moment. Thank you for bearing with me. Uh-oh. I don't know where the screw is. I'm sure I have it. It's tough living out of a backpack, honestly. That might work. Let's see. Gosh. Maybe not. Oh my gosh. I got this. No, maybe. We might have to call this a day for the live stream. I got the video coming out shortly. What time is it? 30 minutes. We have the next video, part 2 of the Road to Hana and a converter. Oh no, I did the Road to Hana. If you know what the Road to Hana is, that's yeah, the part 2 is in a convertible that we hitchhiked the whole way around the island in. Great day. I mean, it's a cool video. Yeah, it's coming in 30 minutes. Why don't I let you go? I'll set up the thing. I'll get up like, you know, some people have preferences. To me, Zelle's easiest because it's bank account to bank account. No one has to pay any money. I don't want to put the big non-skippable ads up. And again, I feel like that's the direction it could go. And I'm going to try really hard not to. At some point, what I might do as a transition is maybe just wait till all my hardcore fans, like the first 2 days, you know, no non-skippable ads, and all the people that watch it afterwards can watch the full ads or something, you know. But to me, it's like, I want you to experience this how I would want to experience it. And I know I hate the ads already. I mean, honestly, like if I started getting enough contributions, I could just take them down. I'd prefer not ads, but it's just, this has to be sustainable, or else you're just gonna see me kill myself. And not literally like I'm gonna commit suicide, but just like I'm gonna run myself to the ground continuing this. And I feel that way sometimes. Again, I'm editing like 3 and 4 hours a day sometimes while I'm in Hawaii and like with my friend who I haven't seen in a year. that's part of our desync too. Is I was so focused on this, and getting the content, and I'm like walking with my friend as I'm just playing on the phone because I have to keep up with the traction and the deadline and all this stuff, and all for like $1.30 a day from ads. I'll tell you, it's disheartening, but I love you, and it's going to be fine. And thank you so much. I love all of you. Thank you. Let me check the chats to make sure I've responded to everyone, though. Yeah, I'm ready for the answer, Patty. Yeah, honestly, I could take ads down too, for sure. No snow. Aether, that means so much, honestly. Ahoy, somebody else. Yeah, an epic. Yeah, there has been. I'm more of a country boy myself. I don't do that great in the city. So, Patty, maybe if you could, if you felt like answering the question, just because I care, and I am an artist and I would like to know, maybe once this loads as the regular video, maybe if you could comment in there. Love you all, honestly, loving you. Yeah, I feel so good today, and just having a bunch of people like you. Some of you who've never even met me, just sending so much love. It's just very humbling, and it just makes me feel like I am on the path that I left on 10 years ago when I left Pennsylvania and everyone I knew. Love you. Love you all. Bye.